What's up, Ugly?
What's up, brother?
Oh, not a whole lot. Getting ready to do some dentistry.
Some dentistry, did you say? Okay, come on. Listen, I'm trying to. There it goes. I think I finally got a level. Roger that. All right. So, just kind of. All right. And then, let's do this. Right. And then. Oh, I'm not done.
We'll keep showing away. I'm drilling.
Yeah. So, needless to say, guys, I got a crap ton of work. And I'm trying to knock this out. What's up, Steve, Ray, Jaden? Let me see. Hold on.
I think my battery's dying.
Hey, I think your battery's dying. Hold on, guys. I'm getting on the channel real quick. Give me a second. Let's see. Oh, well.
Oh, shit, that's hot.
I got you, boss.
Funny guy.
You know.
Well, at least you try.
Yeah, I try. Waiting for the. Yeah, and I'm waiting on Curtis because I actually got his pins in today. Yep. Funny. Curtis sent me a whole bunch of pins to replace the pins that we have in our shop.
I don't know how you go through so many damn pins.
Well, no, I still have all the original flower ones, but for my pins, they tend to walk off, get left in the back shop, or I find them when I wash my clothes when they have exploded in my laundry and stuff like that. But
Oh, I bet you the wife loves you for that.
well, I have my own washer kind of deal. Not really my own washer, but the older washer and dryer that we have, we use it specifically for my clothes kind of deal. So I'm okay. So look, I had to watch my sister-in-law attack a bone in ham today. So it's in production because you can't measure speed like a group of Veronica. Oh, Curtis. I want to go to this Eaton Beavers resort one day. Let's see if I can read it. Eaton Beavers Resort. Yeah, one day.
Lord, give me strength.
Oh, which one am I working with? So again, thank you, Curtis, for the pins. We got those. And no, I'm not showing the stickers. Oh man, so right. Let's see.
Well, buffalo.
Ooh, okay. Let's say, all right, I'm thumbs up number 5. And yes, today is Tuesday. If you want to do a fire drawing, we will. I'm game for it. Let's see. But I am gonna ask that we do it as the Wheel of Doom, only because I've got no room up here, and all these weights that we got to put out for. We got three major orders going out: Port A Outfitters, the Bait Bucket, and then Causeway Pier. So located in Climax, Ohio, Iowa.
Well,
There you go. Okay, so Jacob's got some stickers already. Nice.
huh?
That Curtis already sent you some of the stickers.
What stickers?
The ones that I said I wouldn't show on the channel. Yeah, yeah, they're good. They're good.
Anytime I get a letter from him, it has them damn things on there. I can't imagine what the mailman's reactions are.
Yeah, let's see. What's up, John, Jaden, Curtis? Uber in the house. What's up, boss? God bless you and your family as well. Chris Schultz, yes, sir. Why is it hidden? Hold on. Okay, that's what it is. There we go. Okay.
Right, Curtis?
Yeah.
Shit.
What happened?
Well, these bolts that I used at the other house on that other bench will not fit through this bench and hold down my arbor press.
Well, didn't you just re-drill holes?
Yeah.
Talk to them.
The bolts are short, knucklehead.
Oh, well. Can't help you there, bro. Oh, man. Let's see. Dang. Okay, what am I missing? Make calls through a refrigerator? What is that?
What?
Tell me, y'all have refrigerators that you can make a phone call from? What?
Yes, there are refrigerators that have Bluetooth.
Oh, great. Waiting for those videos to come out. Have you seen where they do that? Hey, Alexa. Who's Alexa? Oh, I'm sorry, Siri. No. And they start going off. The refrigerator's going to be cussing you out, telling you got to lose weight or something.
Oh, God, yeah, I've seen those.
Yep. Those refrigerator ones that'll be next level. What's up, Hurtin? How you doing? You actually disabled it with on your fridge, Curtis? Oh man. Why was it getting you in trouble with Batwoman? Let's see.
Let's see.
Curtis has been in here 10 times today. Oh man, yep.
Shoot.
It's not sounding fun over there. Or you're having too much fun. Is that a stamp? True North. Your lens
Yeah,
is
no,
dirty. No, it's dirty. That's why it's so foggy like that. You got to clean your lens.
I had it pointed towards the light, knucklehead.
Still, it's dirty. You can see the
I just
fog.
cleaned my lens just a minute ago. Shut up. It's not dirty.
So you making something for True North?
Yeah. What do you think of that?
Watch, he's not going to be able to turn it back.
Monkey.
What's up, Daniel? How you doing, bub? Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. They probably already have a channel like that, for sure. Oh, nice. So are they going to use it for something or just as a decal kind of deal?
Oh, they're gonna have them on their website.
I mean, yeah, but is it for like a mat for something or is it just a decal logo kind of deal?
It's a coaster.
Oh, okay. Nice. There you go. Mm-mm-mm. And so it's next Thursday that deal that you're talking about is going on, right? After midnight on True North?
Yeah, Black Friday.
Okay.
What's
Yeah.
up, Sturgeon?
Yes, sir. Hurting for Sturgeon is in here.
Dude, y'all need to go over there and get Sturgeon's watchtowers up. So y'all go watch his videos, dang it.
You know what, man? I got something for you, Sturgeon. Hold on. Let's see. Where's there it is. Let's see. Come on. I don't understand this thing. It asked me this, and then a few minutes later, it asked me again. Let's see.
I know.
Come on. Come on. Actually, I'll do it here too. I got two TVs. Let's do this.
I got mine in the bedroom going right now on his channel. Just it says play all. So
Hurting. Face.
hey, Sturgeon, are you
Oh, so
free
hurry
right
up and.
now?
Uh, Sturgeon. How do you spell Sturgeon? Stur? There it is. Finally. Is it hurting for
Yes.
Sturgeon or hurting for Sturgeon fishing? Oh, I spelled hurting. That's why I spelled it wrong. Hold on.
I hate it when those freaking comments freaking pop up.
Yeah.
What are you doing right now, Sturgeon? Are you free?
I'm going to have to go back up. That's
And
why.
you got good internet right now.
Hurting. No, I spelled that right.
Okay. I was gonna say, come on.
Hurting.
I'll get off and have you come on, and you could talk to, especially a lot of the new people that don't know you. Could talk about your channel and stuff.
Right. Yeah, that'd be cool. For...
If you're
There
up
it
to it.
is. There it is. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, there's the shorts. Let's see if I can actually find his channel. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on, Nico calling. Hello? No, I didn't.
The exact ones that we were looking for, they have these like different ones. That seems to be the main ones that they sell now, but there's a one that looks exactly like them. And they sell that Harbor Freight, so that's why I'm gonna go.
Is Harbor Freight still open?
Yes, it closes at 8.
Yeah. Yeah, those look similar to the ones I got. So, yeah, that's fine.
You want me to get those instead?
Nice.
How much are those?
Like $6, 5 something.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, at that price.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah, I get.
You want me to go back to the shop to give you your card, or you want me to just hold on to it till tomorrow?
You can give it to me tomorrow. That's fine.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so what we got to do. Let me see if I can find. This is being really annoying right now. Hold on, let me do this.
Well, do me a favor. You figure that out, and I got to run down to Tractor Supply to get longer bolts.
All right, Bob. Well, you be safe on the road, man.
Oh yeah, and hopefully it's not that. I think it's still in the 40s, so I ain't got to worry about ice yet.
All right. Hurting
So,
for
I'll be
Sturgeon.
back.
Is that good? Yeah, there's its logo right there. There
Yeah,
we go.
that's it.
Found him. All right,
Yeah, there
so
we
we're
go.
gonna play mix. Nice. All right, so we got that one. Now we can do this one over here.
Good deal.
That's, give me a second. Okay.
So if I get back in time and you're still on, I'll jump back in.
Roger that. Yeah, yeah.
All
I'm
right,
gonna be
man.
on for a bit because I got all the weights to clean.
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
Later, boss. Oh, man, these things. I wish it was an easier way to type it, but it's not. Let's see. 4. Space. There it is. Nice. There it is. Now we got it. Play mix. Yes, sir. All right. So now we got playing on that TV and now on that TV as well. So that'll hopefully get you at least 4 hours of footage from each of those. So that definitely helps. And again, guys, also too, if y'all haven't checked out his channel, go check him out. He's got a bunch of cool videos on there for sure. Get a bolt stretcher. Yep. That's for sure. Yep. If you have a USB port on the back, get a keyboard. Oh, I think I do. I think I do. I might do that, Curtis, for sure. So, all right. Oh man. Oh, you know what? Hold on, real quick. I got a cool. If he's available, I got this. Will be a cool invitation. Hold on, real quick. Let's see, hold on. Mm, I'm looking for something. I think y'all will really like us if he can come on. Mm. I gotta find it. I know it'll be in here. I'll find it quick. Hold on, real quick. As soon as I get its right name.
Buddy, we all
No. Turn off the volume over here. Wow. Where is... There it is. Come on. Nope, not in. We're looking for... no, the suspense is killing y'all. There he is. Yes, I got you. I got it. Let's see. See if he responds. If he does, I think y'all will really like this interview. If not, I got somebody else in mind as well. Oh. So, how was everybody's weekend? I wanted to go live yesterday, but did not go live because I had a lot of things going and I really couldn't hold a single line of thought with everything I had going on. So, trying to get my house set up because we're having some electrical issues. We're still, I mean, we're kind of got a Band-Aid on it, but you know how good a Band-Aid is. As soon as it gets wet, it's going to fall right off. So we're trying to make sure that we get this sorted as quickly as possible because it would, winter coming up, we definitely don't want to be in a house with no power, especially in the middle of winter or whatever. So, or worse, So. Wow, nice. Yep, everybody keeps asking me if I've gone fishing, and I have not been able to go. And it's so wrong, so wrong, it's so wrong. But I am really playing catch up with everything we got. So I'm just glad I finished off one of those major jobs that I had going at the house. But we'll see. Yes, we are doing a fire drawing tonight, guys. I have not checked the Cash App, but I will be doing it as the the Wheel of Doom online, just because I've literally got no space in front of me, and I can't sit here and write tickets. You know what I mean, kind of deal. In that sense, so. Just a second. I'll find me a clipboard. Okay. Drink the rest of the 5 hour. Do I have any 10-ounce spider weights? Let's go see. Are you wanting them in 1/16 gauge, 3/32, or 1/8 gauge? Light, medium, or heavy? All right, so I know I've got more 10s because I took a bunch with me just so I could show people this weekend. I probably got about 8 or 10 10 ounces in the light gauge. And oh wow, we're completely out under 3/32, but I got 11 ounce and I got 9 ounce. And then it's 12, 11, 10. I got 10 ounce in the 1/8 gauge, which is the heavy. This is for shark fishing. 5 shuffles for Daniel Garcia. Yep, roger that. Let's see. Yeah, I did see Ray recording the other day when I stopped by. Well, when I was on the pier, but I was kind of in a hurry. Did not get to go any further than that. Dave, all right. Well, Dave, if you want, you can place an order through our email. We're pouring weights. I don't know if you saw at the very beginning. Actually, if y'all are just checking in, these are the pyramids and bank weights that I'm cleaning right now. These are 1 ounces. Those are that broken stuff, but there's 3s, 4s, and probably 5s in those 2 trays right there in the light gauge. And then over here, I've got more 3, 4s, and 5s right there. These are all the weights that I'm trying to get broke and done before I call it quits today. So, yeah. And then the medium gauge weights, I've got tons of frameworks ready to go. All we have to do is pour them out and get you set up. No worries. All right, guys, give me just a second. All right, guys, there we go. All right, so I've sent the link, and if he can get on, he can. And we will go from there. But let me go and check the Cash App real quick, see who sent any funds through there. And, oh, yeah, that's right. I needed there we are. My notepad. Leaders. I need to leaders. Pin. There we go. One of the new pins. These will be the lucky pins today. Watch. Let's see. Danny Garcia. He has 2. Got that. And let's see. I think that's it right there. William. Gotcha. $30. Anthony Spurlock. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Let me see. All right. So I got William, Danny, William, Fly. As soon as I put y'all's names on the paperwork, I will. Danny, William, Anthony. Let's see. Dusty. $30. Got that. So that puts us at $100 with just those 4 people. And then we got Roger Garza in there. What's up, brother? How you doing? All right, got that. So we're at $120 with the first 5 people into the drawing. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, I'll keep that open and stuff. We are in a drought. We don't have. Wow, yeah. Actually, I just saw something on the Google News for Corpus Christi that they're talking about we're going to go into stage 3 of the water deal. In like they're talking in the December timeframe or Thanksgiving timeframe. Sorry, Thanksgiving timeframe. Um, yeah, that's not good. That is really, really not good. But again, too, you know, the there's a lot of things, a lot of variables that are multiplying that effect and making it worse. One is the plants that are growing out there, the weeds that are growing exponentially fast because now they have all this area to grow and there's nobody out there cutting them down or anything like that. So they're just blossoming like trees and they're growing super fast. So that is definitely making it a little bit harder for it, you know, uh, to save water down over there. So I did hear they were trying to do something about that problem of the trees out there and stuff like that. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Now, and a couple of times that we had those hurricanes in the Gulf, I was hoping and praying that they would come our way to kind of, fill up the lake, take one of those, we'd be good. Um, Everything that seems to be coming in, it just keeps going to the east of us, towards Florida and Louisiana and Mississippi and all of them too. So, um, I'll pull up the name generator over here. Look at this. If I get y'all's names on there, let's see. Sort. Angel Lopez is not in here yet, so delete that. Anthony Spurlock is at 20, got that. Daniel Garcia, 20, is good. Drew's not in there, but Dusty is. Dusty's got 3. Guy's already in there. Let's go on. Farmer's not in there yet. Certain for Sturgeon is not. Time is not. John is. Got that. Nick, actually, he's in there with 1. And then Uber's not yet. Whiskey's not there. William Doty is in there. William Doty. 3. Okay, got 3. Anthony, I need Roger. I don't like typing like that. Let's see. I need this to update. Hold on. All right. Yeah. The what? What up? Let's see. Okay, I think something came in for Uber because it said Zell on there. So we got Roger Garza with his 2, and I need John Darnell. He's already got his 2. Yes. Mm. What did you call? What did you... No, I didn't hear it correctly. That's why I'm asking. What did you call your car? I'm live on my channel. I cannot repeat. Repeat one more time. Oh, that's why she left you hanging like that. See, you keep treating her and talking to her like that. Yeah, Karma has her back. You better watch out. All right, love you. Yeah, bye. Oh man, my son's got a crazy name for his car, and it's kind of derogatory, but I think I don't know. Either way, like he was looking for it and couldn't find it, and it's supposed to be our problems kind of deal at our age. And I was like, well, that's why she was doing that, because you got some shitty name for her kind of deal. And it's like, I don't know. Just saying. Just saying. So, 1, 2, hold on. Let me make sure I got everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then John paid through the channel there. $10 a ticket tonight, guys. It's $10 a ticket. The only time we ever do a $5 one is if we are, it's a flash fire. But tonight it's $10. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, Uber. That's right. Uber. Let's see. Yep. Uber hot glass. And Windows. That 20. All right. So let me go and do that. Yes. No. All right. Let's see here. Uber did 20, so that's 2. Got that. All right, everybody in there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's see. Got everybody. I'm reading somebody else's comment. All right, so real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and show you all the names on the wheel of doom, which we just started, 5 minutes ago. So we'll give it till 8, about 8 o'clock, 8:10. Let's see how that works out. So we got Anthony Spurlock right there. Got Roger, Daniel Garcia, Uber, Dusty, John, Nick Torres, Uber Hot Glass, and William. And yeah, that's it right there. That puts us at $190 right there, guys. We're at $190. Oh, the wheel of doom. The wheel of doom. Yep. Roger that. So let me check Cash App, make sure I'm good to go there. Let's see. All right. So I don't know if y'all have seen some of the video shorts that I have posted today. I'm going to post kind of more frequently on the video shorts, only because I found this out. I was trying out a new pair of mics, but I did not have time to test them. What comes out, if I'm too far away from it, they automatically shut off to conserve battery. But when I come back into range, they stay shut off. I have to physically turn it back on. And I didn't start catching on to that because I was like, man, they're dying so fast. Like I was checking, just to see the time like every 5 minutes it was dead. So I was like, crap. So, well, I finally learned that, yes, I should have maybe read the directions on how to work them, but I did not. So the first 3 hours of footage, there is zero footage. And if there is a little bit, it's like a few seconds of this, and then I walk off out of range from there because, again, it is hard to try to film everything that's going on and, do everything I still need to do at the same time to prep. If I was just out there filming, then I would have had some awesome footage. Would have been doing some interviews and stuff like that, but I thought that all the talk and fishing stories that we were sharing and talking about were getting recorded, and I found out that they weren't. So I was pretty upset about it, but I figure what I'll do is I'll go ahead and use the video footage as that. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like Jacob is back over here. So,
What's up, Buddha?
not much. Just
Oh, scusi.
All right, so here we go. I'm missing some more here. I think
You're
I
always
am.
missing one.
No, it's not. That's weird. So, oh, they're asking if you found that bolt stretcher.
Yeah, it was in right next to my flux capacitor.
Oh yeah. I hope you picked up some glow stick batteries while you were out, because I heard a bad storm's coming through. With the warrior in here for 20.
You made street corn.
The what?
Caitlin made some street corn.
Oh, nice. By the camel paint. Oh, they're by the camel paint and the sky hooks. Well, I mean, did you have to gather a few yards of flight line?
You know, the sad thing is nobody, anybody out of the military wouldn't actually realize that flight line and the sky hooks are something made up.
So it's the glow stick battery.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we can always give them the ID 10T form, you know?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Let's see. The blinker fluid, yep. Let's see. Hurting for Sturgeon is on here too.
Ow!
You trying to find that 10 millimeter or what?
No, that's forever gone.
Did you see that one where somebody was talking about they wanted to make an near loop to have their 10 millimeter sit in?
What?
Dummy cording. Yeah, they put a 10 millimeter socket in their ear so they can always find it.
Be my damn luck, I still wouldn't find the damn thing, even though it's right there.
You know, and I cannot say that I'm any better, because I used to wear glasses. Right now I wear contacts, and I was looking for my glasses while pushing them up. I'm like, I'm looking for my glasses, and they're looking at me like I'm crazy, and I'm like, well, you can't find them. They're on your face, and I'm like, oh my god, like, yeah, I've been there.
That's where I would have just turned around and I would have went just straight back into bed.
Well, I was on the end of the pier, and it was like 72 hours into the trip or something like that. So
I would have sat down on the chair and taken a nap.
yeah, I went to the cooler, pulled out another beer, and just chilled her out. I chilled her out. So yeah. All right, guys. So right now we're at $230 for tonight's fire drawing. So yeah. But my special guest did tell me that they'll be ready here in a few minutes. While you're gone, Jacob, I actually sent out a text to an individual that I would love to have on the channel for a meet and greet kind of deal. And I think y'all would really enjoy this one real quick too. So just kind of giving you a heads up when he calls me back or whatever to let me know. I'm gonna let you know so that way I can bring him in on the channel.
Oh, okay. So you got to bring special guests in. I'm not good enough anymore.
I wish I could keep all three of y'all on the channel. I want that, but YouTube hasn't got their head out of their butt to fix that. But I think you'll enjoy this one too. So I really will. Yeah.
The Curtis?
Nope. You know, Curtis. No. Curtis would get me banned for life, man.
Dustin?
No.
Roger?
Dusty would be a good one. Roger would be a good one too. But this one is, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't say nobody's met here on the channel, but y'all have heard about him quite a bit if you're into any of the fishing uh, or the casting,
It's not
the
Brad,
distance
is it?
casting. Huh?
Not Brad, is it?
Brian?
Brad.
Brad? Who's Brad?
Or,
No.
oh, is it Nick?
Nope. Not Nick.
Not Nick.
Not Nick. Do 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 do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, sir. Hard life. Okay. I'm gonna leave it off. Let them talk to themselves for dummy cording your tech gear. Yeah. Let's see. The teacher asked Johnny if there are 5 birds in the power line. Someone shoots one of the birds. It's not the rest of the way because the gun. Yep, true that. That is so true. Yep, yep. Oh man, let's see. So, all right, guys, we're at 200 and make sure I got everybody. Yeah, Burton's in there, whiskey's in there, Uber's in there. Yes, Daniel. Yeah, we're at $230 for tonight's fire drawing. We're going till 8 o'clock. But again, if we're at 8 o'clock and we are still selling tickets, then we're gonna keep selling tickets. So yeah. Are you milking a cow?
And it barely shook the camera.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can see it. You can see it only shaking because uh, the light in the background would go up and down and stuff like that. All right, Jacob. So he's available now. Let me let you
Yeah,
go,
so
and we'll bring him on for a little bit. I just want him to share the information that I would like to help him share and stuff like that, because they are trying to raise money for their event, and yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
No, I refuse to leave.
No. All right, I'll catch you guys later.
All right, later, boss. Let's see. All right, so he will be on in just a second since he follows through the link or something like that, and we will go. Oh, that means that the computer finally didn't answer over here. But man, we get so many spam calls. It's crazy. It's not even cool. So. Yeah, so give it a second. We'll see where he's at. I don't know if he's ever been on YouTube before or anything like that, other than being recorded for YouTube or through a link like this. I don't know. So we'll see. There he is. What's up, big dog?
What's up, Albert? How you doing, bud?
Oh, sitting here, had people foaming at the mouth saying I was going to have a special guest on here.
I listened into it a little bit before I pulled you up, just to see when you were good. So,
Right.
looks like you busy at the shop making some weights, getting ready.
Yeah, yes, sir. We're over here cleaning them up. We got 3 big weight orders for Porte Outfitters, Causeway, and the bait bucket. So all of this was part of the blocks that I was talking about this weekend that I got into the shop or into our melting spot. So for those of y'all that don't know who this is Mr. Connor Brown, who just broke a world record for distance casting here in Kingsville, Texas.
Well, United States record, but you could
Oh,
consider us a world, right?
Yeah, perfect. We're our own country. What you talking about? Yeah, definitely. We go with the world record down here. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, how's everyone doing? Um, it was a heck of a weekend, that's for sure.
No, dude, it was.
You picked a
It
good day
turned
to
out a
miss.
lot.
Saturday was
The
a
what?
day to miss. You picked a good day to miss.
Oh, for real?
Saturday, the light wind, not very good. So you definitely picked the right day to come.
Well,
I'm
what sides?
reading some of the comments on here.
Yeah, that's they're going to ask you a lot of questions and stuff like that. So feel free at any time to answer them. And the best thing to do is to repeat read out the question, because
Yeah.
when you go back and watch a live video, it don't show the questions. It just has us sitting there.
Right, it's just me and you talking, and they're like, "What are they talking about?"
Yeah, no doubt. So, but dude, I've always how long have you been into the casting?
August last year. I've known about it since, I don't know, I was in high school. Me and my dad used to joke, need to go to these tournaments and give it a shot and see where you'd be. You could probably smoke everyone out there, and just never did. And ended up digging a little deep into it last summer of 23. Ended up stumbling across it, was going to go to an event, and then I was like, I don't even know what casting is. I mean, what are these guys considering? So I ended up doing some research on Carolina Surfcasters Association and found some organizations that help those group of guys, and one of the guys was Carolina Cast Pro, Tommy Farmer. So I called Tommy Farmer and I said, "Hey, sir, I kind of want to come up and have a lesson." He's only about an hour and a half, 2 hours up the road from me up in Wilmington, North Carolina. So I went up there and we got together, and I brought a 10-foot alpha Shakespeare rod with a spinning reel on it. And he said, "All right, don't kill it. Just line up and give me a good throw." 333 feet. And from that point on, he said, "Put that back in your truck, and we're going to give you something for your size." So he gave me one of his Carolina Cast Pros with I think it was an Abu or a Kios 656 shuffle or something of that nature. I can't remember exactly, but he put me on that, and distance grew from 300 foot, 405, topping out almost 600 foot at the end of the day. And on my way home, all I could think about was, I need more. What is this life? So from there, called him again, had another lesson. This time it was a little bit more advanced lesson. Went to a tournament rod, tournament reel, was just shy of 700 foot at that second practice that I had with him, or session. And first tournament I had was in Green Sea, South Carolina. And I'm gonna tell you, if you've never done long casting, it's one of two ways. Either you'll come and do it for the first time and you'll be done, never want to do it again, or you'll get a bug. And if you get the bug, it sticks around. It eats at you. You go to an event, you get done, you're just sitting there waiting for the next one. You're just constantly ready to go.
So you are basically a natural born caster, is what it's coming out to, because I don't care who you are. If you go from that amount of footage to that amount of footage in one day, wow. Like, I mean,
I've
I've
always
been a
been able to
caster.
cast far.
The
I've
what?
always been able to cast far. I've always grown up throwing Abu Garcia's 6500s or the old original 6000s with the level winders. So I've always been able to throw decently far than everyone else I've fished against or with. But nothing to this extent. I mean, in just 15
What?
months, I've gone from 333 feet to 859 feet.
Okay,
I mean,
so when you were doing the casting before Tommy coached you, were you just doing a simple like hatteras cast, or were you actually doing a pendulum style casting?
none. I didn't even know what a ground cast was or a pendulum. It'd be like you go out on the beach and you see just a typical tourist come out there or someone out of place that you're just like, this person don't belong there. I mean, I was just overhead thump, I didn't know anything about laying the weight down. I mean, I'd lay into it sometimes, or I could watch some videos and seen it, but I never really tried it. I mean, I didn't really see a desire for it. Not where I live in Myrtle Beach. We kind of got more of a flat beach. It's not very deep water. You can walk out, shoot, probably 100, 150 yards, still be about 6, 7 foot of water. It's not very deep water.
So pretty much up to your waist and neck deep for the rest of us.
Yeah, for the rest of y'all that aren't over 6'6", 6'7".
Well, again, that tells me that you're a natural born caster, because you know I'm kind of the same way. Like I learned how to cast real young, but nothing like what they're doing with actual weight control, form, and this and that. It was straight holding it back and just ripping forward. You know what I mean? And
Right.
I've been known to cast and be one of the guys to talk to learn how to cast off the pier. So, and it was funny. I don't know if you ever heard the story of how Nick invited me out to go casting with his friends, and he was out there teaching on a Saturday. So I go out there with my rod and I bring my gear, and everybody kind of is looking at me, but several of the guys recognize who I was, and they're like, "Oh, dude, you're gonna start casting?" I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "That's awesome," and this and that. So I see him cast, and I'm like, "I should be able to do that." Yeah, you go out there and you cast, and then they cast. It's out of the distance, and you go to pick it up, and you stop, and they just keep going and going and going and going, and finally go pick up their gear and come back, and Nick goes, my first cast out there, and he goes, "Well, that was for shit," and I was like, "What?" And then they.
You got Will and Dan here in Texas, or out there in Texas, and then here I got the current United States record holder, Ryan Lambert. I had to go up against. So I'm sitting there like watching him the first time. I'm like, oh my god! If I get hit by that, I'm gone. I'm done. So he's a different level. I don't even know how to describe Ryan other than a just monster and beast when it comes to long distance casting. Somewhere where I'm trying to be, but like you said, you see all these videos and stuff people post of long distance casting. If you get like me, I'll kind of read some comments. I think Gotti made a couple of videos from the last tournament that I let him, and I was reading some of the comments on there. I was just like, people sitting here talking, where are you at? Why don't y'all want to come show us? Like, come to the events. You think it's that easy? I promise you it's not. It's not just as simple as they think it is.
Exactly. And that's why this tournament specifically, like, everybody's asking, like, well, why aren't you throwing for distance, this and that? So because I've got all these videos out there, and that's kind of the mentality is I can do that, and I do that, and I do that. But a lot of the guys that actually fish with me know what I can do compared to their cast. But it's a whole different ballgame once you actually go out there, you throw a weight, and you actually walk it out and say, hey, man, I'm only at like 30 yards or 40 yards or 50 yards. And when you can honestly say, I'm throwing a legit 100-yard cast, and to be able to say with an 8-ounce weight, with a 10-ounce weight, or a 12-ounce weight, that's why I was throwing all those different weights. But also, too, those aren't tournament-style reels. Those are straight-up meat hunter, fishing rod and reels, and I just wanted to be able to get that footage out there so that way when I post it, they can say, no, that he knows what he's talking about when he sees it, because you can see it on the reel, the line pay off. And normally on all my reels, I have the top shot at 100 yards, and there's a splice. So you see the color change go out. And so it actually, and this is something too that I know you mentioned that you watch the videos when I do the breakdown and slow down and all of that, because it gives you what the top sports people, runners, boxers, and everything with a computer. You actually get to see what you're doing, where you need to tweak it, and stuff like that. And obviously, I mean, your level of casting is I'm starting to, because I know I've got the strength. I know I've got the strength to be able to make it happen, but my form is not there yet. So that's why I went from, the pendulum cast, because that was the first cast that I learned from Nick. And then I learned the tornado cast. And now I'm doing y'all's cast. I don't even know what that one's called, but man, y'all high stick the hell out of that rod. The weight's way up here, and then y'all turn and burn, and it's just, and I have to say it looks so effortlessly because y'all are big guys and y'all got the strength to put behind it, and it's not easy by no way, shape, or no way. But y'all are getting the distance, and so I know if I tweak mine enough, I should be able to get in there. And kind of the same thing. My first cast, 300 and something feet, and then I went to the next one, and that's when I was in the 500s, and I was in the 500s for I think two of the different tournaments. And then the last tournament is when I hit the 688. And then this one, I didn't even get that far. But again, too, I wasn't just concentrating on that one, the 175 or the 150. I was going 8 ounce, 10 ounce, and 12 ounce with bigger reels and stuff like that. So when I did drop down to the 175, man, it was like I didn't even feel it. And I was like, dude, that might be onto something, but you,
Well, so speaking of that, you mentioned being 300, 400. I mean, even for me, towards the end of Sunday, I was 800 foot plus all day. Just about. I didn't have too many casts that were in the high 700 foot, but I tried a different reel, went to a different weight, and when I did that, it ended up costing me because my reel had an under wrap, or the line was under wrap, and the first cast went like 550 foot, and then the second cast went under 700 foot, and then the tournament was over. So I didn't have time to tweak it. So, I mean, we do have occasions where stuff messes up like that, but I mean, you got to remember, whether you're doing a ground cast, the Texas tornado, as y'all call it, or the pendulum cast, you only got about 5 seconds of time between the time you line up, the weight starts moving, and you go for the initial hit. So, I mean, there's a lot of moving parts in just that short window where you need to have everything just aligned together. And you're not ever going to have the perfect cast. I don't care what anyone says. That's what we're all hunting for, the perfect cast. And if you can do it once and replicate it, then you're doing good. But it's very hard to do because, like I said, you got 5 second window to have everything come together perfect. And if you watch some of the videos that I think Dan just posted on the Facebook page, I have the problem with my left hand. As Tommy says, when you come around, you want your arms fully extended, and then you want to punch and pull. I have a bad time with my left is down here, and I'm just pushing with my right. If I can ever figure out how to fully do the correct form that I'm supposed to, I mean, I've got at least another 40 foot laid out on the table that I'm not even tapped into yet.
Yeah, those you're exactly right. When you're changing up your game throughout the day, it can either cost you or it can help you. But that's the roll of the dice of you doing that. And if you're in a tournament status, if you choose to do that during a tournament, it's that's something you got to really take in consideration. For me, like I said, I was doing it more for once I come back off the field and I'm out there fishing and I'm talking to the guys and they're saying, "Oh, it can't be done. It can't be done." And I'm like, "No, here you go. This is them doing it, or this is me doing it." And that it's very important for me to have that kind of information because again, too, guys like you that are out there and that just bomb and cast, bro. And like I said, I finally, and I love casting my Harringtons, and I was casting my Avets with my Harrington rods and stuff. I love them to death. I do, but they have their style of fishing.
Right.
For this style and what we're doing, it's completely out of the box of what you would normally do while you're fishing. But you can still take that form and apply it to your fishing if you want to improve your casting. So that's why I'm trying to invite people a lot, and that's why I keep doing what I'm doing because I'm trying to mesh or show how fishing and distance casting go hand in hand. And
Well,
so that's why I kind of wanted to bring you on the channel as well. And I'm totally honored and blessed that you came on because you're giving a real insight to if you actually put the knowledge in and learn what they're trying to teach you, excuse me, how it can really help you. But again, too, y'all are doing the Y'all are going to Worlds, aren't y'all?
That's correct. So we are part of USA Angling, and on USA Angling there is a saltwater fishing thing. I think you got the surf fishing team, the kayak team, and then the surf casting team. Well, we are actually planning on in April. We don't have the date yet because they're going to wait till probably December when all the USA Angling events get done with FIPS and stuff, which is the Fishing Federation World Championship people. Couldn't tell you what it stands for right in a second, but they actually host the tournaments, and that's who does all the world tournaments for bass fish and stuff of that nature. And they're, I think, have 3 more events just in other categories until they release it. But we are supposed to be going in April to Argentina to compete in the World Championship against some of the best in the world. So we don't really know what to expect or what's going to happen. It's a lot different when you start talking about England, Italy, Argentina. It's just different conditions. Over in England and those places, weights fly better. They might fly 40, 50 more foot better than what we get here. I heard stories from talking with Big Lou that he went over, or there was a guy that come over. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was consistently 40, 50 foot further than him just on a day-to-day basis where he lived and where Big Lou lived. And when the guy came here, Big Lou lost to him by only 5 feet. So, and he looked at me and he said at the end of the day in Texas, he said, the weights just don't fly here like they do back home. So, I mean, you see these big numbers, but there's so much stuff that goes into it. But getting back to USA Angling, I mean, it's who's pretty much promoting us to allow us to be able to go and compete at the World Championship, because without them, we can't go as a team or a United States representative is basically how that works, I think. Ryan knows more about that than I do. He's more into it since he's kind of ran over the organization with the surf casting team. So he knows a lot more about it than I do, but right now we're currently trying to get sponsors, donations, whatever we can get. I do believe the donations are tax write-offs too, so anyone needing tax write-offs can donate, and it'll be a tax write-off. And then there's other stuff with sponsors that we're looking at. I don't think there's quite a set price for sponsors. I think obviously the more you are willing to give for a sponsor, the more that we can kind of help out with as far as with the public and giving more shout outs or feedback to everyone saying, hey, making it in every post, like if you donate X amount, make you in every post and put you out there more. Then, I mean, going from there,
Well, do you have any links or info that you can share if people want to take up, maybe donating some funds to help y'all make that trip? Because I know, it's going to be expensive, and y'all going to be there, what, about a week or so?
most of the time they are 8 days. I think the first day is like you kind of get there, you can go practice whatever you want. The second day is like a ceremony, and then you got 4 separate days of competition. So anyone that doesn't know anything about the world of casting, you have 4 category weights. They refer to them in grams, but for U.S. terminology, it's basically 3 ounce, 4 ounce, 5 ounce, and 6 ounce. So we would have a individual day on just that weight. And then the last day is like a celebration, and then they announce the teams and stuff of that nature. So it's a pretty long trip. It's not cheap for sure, especially trying to get 3 people there on flights and then accommodations for staying at places. The link, let's see if I can do this.
Yeah, if you can copy the link and post it in your feed right there, you should be able to do it. If not, text it to me and I'll post it up. Let's see if you can share it. And if you can, then that will definitely help out. So again, guys, I know I spoke about this. I believe it was last year when the tournament was going, and he's probably losing signal right now to accommodate that. But again, guys, this was part of the deal I was talking about last time I left the tournament, that they were trying to raise money to go to this event. Um, so it is here again, and I see Jaime Sanchez right here with the $10 buy. Got that, and let me see what's up real quick. Um, Puppy said, "Cast far enough, you could toast a bagel before it hits the ocean." Pretty much, man. These guys got some casts for sure. Um, Yeah, and I got $1 billion for his 100 for the fire drawing too. Oh, just a heads up, we're doing a fire drawing. I don't know if you've seen when I actually do that here on the channel, but what I've done is I'll show you. That way the guys can kind of keep up with it. Okay, I got you. I got the link right now. I'll share that. We're at $330. It's 33 times 10. Those are all the names that are in there. Let's see, get over here so that way. But yeah, there's $1 billion. He got his $100 worth of tickets right there. So that puts us at 330. And I know we're talking to Connor, so we're going to extend the time on the fire drawing a bit, so that way we can get this done. But also too, this will give me a chance to copy the link and put it on there. So if y'all want to help out, get these guys to nationals or worlds, should I say? Definitely help. And if you're owning a business too, it is a tax write-off. So give me a second. I'm getting into the channel so I can actually comment that link on there.
No, you're good. It is tax write-off for donation, and then as far as sponsors, I'm not sure on that. Like I said, Ryan is the one that deals more with the sponsors than I do, and all that stuff. I wasn't able to add it on here. I couldn't figure out how to text it on here, but
well, yeah, I think too. When it comes to links, like I think it's limited to like Blue Ranchers and or whoever, like my channel. Then just because they don't want people out there posting a bunch of fake links or spam links and stuff like that. So I did go ahead and share the link. Did it populate on the comments there? Yeah, it did. Okay.
It's down there. If whoever does or anyone in the future wants to, if you click on the link, it should take you to the USA Surfcasting team, and then if you scroll down, you can read all about. It talks about it on here. That was the one for 2024. We didn't have enough funds at that time, and quite frankly, even if we would have went, I personally wasn't prepared. I think when I left the JBC in Texas in March, I hadn't even hit 800 foot yet. So, just as a perspective to people, at the beginning of this year, I was under 800 foot. I wasn't even anywhere near it. I was at 750, 787, and I mean, it doesn't happen overnight, and you're not going to get great conditions. So, when you do get them, that's your time to shine and take advantage of it. So don't think we're hitting 800 foot all the time or 859 foot. If there's no wind, you might get 750, 775. So there's a lot that plays into it. But if you scroll on down, you'll get to, once you get past reading everything, if you want to read it, there is the donation thing there for a one-time donation. You can put in your amount, or there's options there if you want to click it. And then if you scroll on down, there's also stuff about the sponsor packet. That still needs to be updated some with the new records and differences for everyone. So, but another thing that I'd like to mention too, Albert, you were talking about fishing. So a casting reel and a fishing reel are totally different, right? Don't expect to go out and cast 250 yards with a fishing reel unless you have had it modified to be a tournament reel, but a fishing reel. And even at that point, you might throw 120, 150 yards. I mean, you don't be expected to go out there and see people throwing 250 yards. It's just not going to happen, especially when you're throwing a chunk of bait and 6-8 ounces of weight into the wind and everything else. So,
yes, sir. That was one of the points I was talking about, and that's why I'm kind of upset because they're at, they well, why are you throwing 2 baits on there? And I was like, well, I normally throw this into the wind, but I'm also off of here where I'm elevated, so I've got a little bit of leeway to play with the rod and stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm throwing into the wind rather than having the wind to my back. So it's a it's a different format, but there are areas where I go fish and I do have the wind to my back. But again, too, everything it changes from when you're casting in the hot with no wind, the hot with wind, the cold with no wind, the cold with wind, and and those are all the different deals. But again, like fishing, if you don't get a line out, you're never going to catch anything. So if you never go practice, you're never going to get the distance. So
did you happen to hear about the 8-ounce the tournament we had back in October? I don't know if you heard about it or not. I actually decided to throw it one time for the first time ever in a tournament, and kind of one of the reasons I wanted to do the 8 and bait Saturday in Texas at the Open is because I hit 772 feet with an 8-ounce.
how far?
772 feet.
Jesus. What
So
kind
in
of reel were you
perspective,
throwing?
that's over 250 yards.
Yeah, what kind of reel were you throwing at that time too?
It's a 66 wide QTC. I have it over here. I can grab it, show everyone.
Yeah, no, people love to see that kind of stuff set up. Um, I was throwing the 8-ounce, but I only got 688 feet. But the beautiful thing that I liked about what was happening with me is when I did the 3 casts, I landed here, and then I landed here, and then I landed here. But it was pretty much literally I was casting right in line. Like all you could see my 3 shots because they give you 2 flags. So you take your first one out and you drop a flag, and then when you do your next cast, if it's further, you put your next flag out and you go pull this one out. So you can work that. Well, I walked out there and had my first flag in, but I wanted to leave it there when I threw my second cast, and it was directly in line with my second cast. And then when I landed my third one, I was past that, but they were all literally. I mean, if I was off by a foot, that was too much. But like literally, it was here, here, and here, all 3 casts, and I went from like six. It was like 650, 675, and then the 688 or 686. So I was proud of that because that's the other thing too. You've got your outer bounds on both sides, and then everybody's always aiming for the middle, just so you're not trying to fight your cast into play or out of play. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
so I was real happy that I was nailing where I was actually shooting for. But yeah, show us that reel, Bus.
So this is the 6600 QTC wide. This is also the one that I set the new 175 gram record with.
Mm.
But as everyone can see, there's a little knob sticking out. Well, that knob is your mono bag. Now, some fishing reels have it, I understand, but this one was actually built by Matt DeShanos at Real Custom Reels. He's located in Virginia. Really great guy, knows a lot about reels, and he is like an evil genius when it comes to it. But this is the reel that I did with the 8-ounce at 772, and also the new United States record on the 175 gram weight, which is equivalent to 6 ounces, and that's at 838 some change. I think I don't even know my own record.
But
But
on that 8-ounce, what rod were you throwing as well?
I was throwing a Century Salvador Booster, which is a T1200 with 4 inches cut off the tip. So instead of being, I think the T1200 is 1410 or 1412. I'm not sure on the T1200, but it's about 14 and a half plus foot.
I would have
So
loved to have seen that cast. Yeah, I wasn't there for that one.
I
Um,
actually only did a ground cast with it too. I didn't even pendulum it.
That's
I
still,
just
I
did
mean,
a
see what people, when they do. Let me take that back. I was gonna say people don't realize how hard it is to move that kind of weight, but they do, because when I say I'm throwing an 8, they're like, "How do you even hold that?" But again, too, I don't use a thumbing. I'm straight thumbing the spool for all of my casting, whether I'm throwing the braid or the mono. But I have thrown where I've used the surgical tube, and it just I don't feel it. Like it's all by feel. Like I know when to release because I can feel the pressure and I can do it. That's a whole nother. You got to get used to that style of casting too. It was real awkward, and I did it a few times, but I don't think after that tournament I ever went back to it. I pulled it off and never did it back. But if you're gonna practice away and you want to improve, you kind of got it. Like you said, if you do it right once, it can be done again. You just got to keep reminding
it's
yourself the
it's
do's and
hard.
don'ts.
It's hard for sure. Videotaping is the best. Like you said earlier, putting them videos in slow motion, that is the best thing for a caster, especially a lot of us. We're out there by ourselves practicing. So you don't know what you did wrong if someone's not there watching. And even if someone is there watching, you can only watch either your feet, your body, your hands. You can't watch all of it. Because like I said earlier, it's a quick 5 seconds. I mean, especially a pendulum. You kick the weight out, you pull it back. Once the weight goes around you, you're getting set up to throw, and you're just hoping it holds together once you let go. But going back to the thummy, the first time I put one on, I tried one that I was recommended, and I couldn't cast with that thing for nothing. I was throwing 700 plus foot with no thummy. And the one thing by having no thummy that it'll tell you is if you burn the piss out your thumb, which it will happen, you'll know that you're releasing too early and you got to do something different. So,
Mhm.
but now I do throw with a thummy. So I actually use like Dan uses that bike inner tube. That's kind of been my go-to. I have tried the cricket bat. It's okay. It doesn't mark up your line as bad, but um, it dime a dozen. Whatever you feel like using. If you want to throw it out there and hope for the best of your thumb, hey, go for it. But I'm gonna tell you something. These reels will hurt, especially if you
Yeah.
catch that shock leader knot right in the right spot. It'll slice you all the way to the bone.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think at one point, the amount of force that's coming off these things, I think it's like 150 plus miles an hour.
Dang
Like,
it.
yeah, they're coming off at quick. I mean, very quick. That's why crack offs, when you have these top guys that crack off or they hit it at the peak and it breaks, them things will fly 1,500 feet before they land.
Yes. Yeah, that is. And you got to be out there, guys. Like if you see what we're seeing in person, and then you actually walk out there, and that was the other thing too. The amount of walking, like this, takes your endurance to a whole nother level. Like casting, I can cast all day long, and I'm used to it because I was fishing, 27 rod and reel combos. So I was always throwing, checking bait, throwing into the wind. So when it came down to like, man, we're tired, after a few hours, it's because you have to walk out there to where your weight lands while reeling your reel. And then you have to walk all the way back. Whereas, I mean, granted, and it's on a field, it's flat, but it's a lot of walking, especially the farther you're casting. So you're also changing your whole body's ability of endurance to another level, guys. So again, I would highly, highly recommend y'all, if y'all just want to learn to improve your cast for fishing, or if you get the bug like he's got the bug, and I've always had the bug, like I've always wanted to be able to cast far. And so now that I've learned all these other, or learning all these other techniques, because every day you're learning. And he's right. If you think you have the perfect cast, then you definitely don't, because you can't replicate it every single time perfectly. Something always goes wrong, even with the top casters. And it could be a slight, you step in a hole while you're out in the field, and you may not feel no pain, but your body is in pain, and it may not let you turn or pivot off that foot or do something. and it's so slight, but that slightness will make you hit the floor on that backspin when the weight's coming around, hit the floor, and then you're breaking off on your next cast. So
you could have
you really want to challenge yourself, guys. I encourage you when they have the casting competitions in your backyard, or if you see them in the next few towns over, go check them out. They everybody that I've talked to so far, whether it's here in Texas, in Louisiana, North Carolina, Georgia, they're an open book. And if they're an open book like that, you know, they want competition. They want to see guys out there improving and stuff like that. So definitely encourage it. Bro, Connor, it just, you know, it was awesome to be there and just to see it happen. You know, I was watching your cast, and like I said, I started trying something different because I wasn't getting the result I was looking for. And so I felt like I was exerting a lot more energy doing the tornado cast versus what y'all are doing out there. And so I'm going to go through changes, you know, but you got to find what works for you. So I do appreciate.
I was going to say, don't be afraid just because everyone's out there doing pendulum too, to go back to just do a ground cast. You know, just focus on the basics, because the ground cast is your base. That is what starts the pendulum. That's what starts the Texas tornado. That's what it does for everything. So don't be worried that all these guys are doing pendulum, getting that distance. A good ground cast will outperform a decent pendulum. So don't be afraid. And like you said, the guys that are out there at the casting events aren't there to beat you down. They're there to help. And they are some of the nicest, just genuine people you will meet. And they have the utmost respect for you as much as anyone you'll ever meet. I mean, they just are hands down a great group of guys, no matter where it is. Like you said, Virginia, Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina. I mean, everyone's there to help, and they're willing to lend a hand out to you. So don't expect to come out there and get bashed if you're only throwing 100 yards. I mean, they will help you achieve more distance than you think you can hit, or that you've ever been able to hit. So, and it's a great bonding time, really. I enjoy coming to Texas. I wish it wasn't so far away, because it's an arm and a leg to get there, but it is a blast the 2 times I've been there. So,
And I do have to say that's why I was kind of upset that I missed Saturday. It wasn't, at the end of the day, I was going to do the same. My original plan was to do that, throw heavy weight just to confirm distances, because if I'm out here trying to share knowledge, I need to know that my knowledge is backed up 100%. So that's why I was kind of doing what I was doing more than going for distance and stuff like that. But then toward the afternoon, I was like, okay, now I want to have some fun. So that's why I switched back over to throwing the lightweights to go for the distance and stuff like that. But again, everybody out there, like you said, it's, you know, they're if you're open to the critique, they will critique you. And then yes, once you get to know the guys, you know, you're throwing shots back and forth and stuff like that. But everybody's out there to have a good time, and it is really fun. Connor, again, congratulations, man. That was a beast of a cast. Well, your casts were a beast all day, pretty much. So, I mean, all of our crack offs, all of our break offs, it's always a learning experience if you look at it that way. But if you let it beat you down, then you're beating yourself. Nobody's out there beating you down. You know, everybody's gonna, hey, this is how you can kind of fix that, or try this, or try that. And so for me, I mean, I've been went in a line since I'm 5 years old, older than some of the guys that were out there, but still, if they could see something that I'm doing wrong, I'm all ears, you know. So definitely.
Absolutely. And like I said, they're more than willing to help, just like you said. And once you can kind of figure them out, some of them are a little rougher on the edges, but they mean good at the heart. The first time I was there, I was like, what did I get myself into? And then by not even 2 hours later, I was like, these are some of the nicest people I've ever met that are just willing to share what they know. And it is an absolute great time. So whether you're in Corpus, whether you're in New York, wherever, try to get to an event and come. You'll learn a lot. I wish we could get more people. It's a sport not a lot of people know about, so it would be nice, you know, 40, 50 people show up to some tournaments, and we really start growing this sport back to how it used to be. Because believe it or not, we actually started this sport many, many years ago, like back in the early 1900s. It's been around that long.
Yeah. Now, here's something else for you to think about too, Connor. After you get off the video or whatever, you can actually send me whatever links that I can share to help y'all. Like I said, I know right now, getting sponsors or getting funding to be able to make these trips happen, because obviously when you're out there, you don't want to be, living on bread and cheese for, 7 days or whatever. So we definitely want to do the best we can to get y'all out there and stuff like that.
We're some big boys. We need some energy. we like to eat, as they say. We like to eat.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of work y'all are putting out there for sure. So, again, congrats, man. That was awesome. So,
I appreciate it, sir. I appreciate your time, and like I said, any support is welcome with open arms. Obviously, I know it ain't been around long, the USA team, but we're going for gold, and we hope to bring it back. So, world, watch out. We're coming. We're coming to world.
Roger that. All right, Connor, you have a blessed night, brother. And again, we look forward to y'all's reports. You, Ryan, Dan. Who else is on the team with y'all?
Right now, it's just us three. Dan Nassa from Texas, Ryan Lambert from North Carolina, and myself from South Carolina, down here in Myrtle Beach.
Roger that.
That's what we got right now. We're working on trying to find some more. We'd like to be able to eventually have it, a pretty close shootout to determine who the team is. So, but for now, this is what we got, and we're gonna make the best of it, and we're gonna shock the world. So, but Albert, I appreciate it. Appreciate all the help, and it was a blast seeing you again. I wish you were there for 2 days. I hate you weren't there Saturday, but I got you for 1 day. So
yeah, roger that. So, well, I will be putting out. Oh, that was the other thing I didn't get to let y'all know. I was trying out some new mics, and I didn't realize when I got over a certain distance, it shut them off. So all I have is recording of everybody going out and casting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create video shorts of them all, and I'm going to try to do 3 or 4 or 5 a day and get them out there. Even though that's going to hurt me on the views, I'm more interested in helping out everybody that was out there, getting that video out there, slowing it down and stuff like that, so they can see the steps of what they did or didn't do. And even if they went up there 4 or 5 times, I've got literally, after I cut out all the walking the field and coming back and the delays in between casting, I've got almost 2 hours of straight casting footage. Just going up there, casting, and then walk off. Going up there, and so it took me about 2 hours to edit that down to get 2 hours of footage, and it's just like, and that's one camera. I got the other camera that's got footage on there. I just don't know how much I got on it because I've been working on that one. So I will be putting that out there, and it'll be on the channel. So I know everybody kind of knows that it's there, but again, let everybody know, hey man, if you don't find it on y'all's casting site, it'll be on my channel. Everybody that casted that day, their video will be out there. But again, too, my camera died, and I know I lost like my 12-ounce cast. The first one the first one that I landed, because I did it 3 times. The first one I was a break off. The second one I landed, and I didn't even catch it. But you saw me walk off the field and show it to the camera. It's like, damn it.
Of course, only when you come out there to get it on camera would you lose it, right? So any other time you got it perfect. But I'll send you the links. Like I said, if anyone wants to be interested in following along, check out Team USA Surfcast on Facebook. We got a Facebook page. I believe there's even a Twitter and an Instagram. I don't have Instagram or Twitter, so I don't know how big that is yet over there. But and then as far as the groups, you got Carolina Surfcaster Association, which is what I'm a part of here in the East Coast. And the big one down there in Texas near you is, of course, SFCCI. And those are 2 of the groups. And then there's a third group in, I want to say their base is, it's not Virginia, it's Delaware or Maryland. I can't remember off the top of my head, but that's Surfcast USA. So check us out, follow along, and enjoy the experience and the journey with us, because it's going to be a long one. We're out for blood.
Glad of that. Well, y'all keep it growing. Keep that distance flying, bro. Thanks again for coming on the channel, Connor.
I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. It was a pleasure.
Later, boss. Yes, sir. Bye. All right, guys. So let me see if. All right. Roger that. All right. So we missed out on about 35 minutes. So we'll give it another 15 minutes here. There is some message here in Oregon. Oh, wow. Amy's in the house. What's up, Amy? Yeah, I wasn't looking over here because I was trying to work, and, you know, I'm an eye-to-eye person. When I'm talking to somebody, even though it's over the phone, I was trying to keep, you know, eye contact with them and stuff like that. That was pretty awesome for him to come on the channel. But let me go and get the Cash App up over here. And we got Drew in there for 20. And let's see. Right. That's no joke. Yep. That EMT's on standby. Okay. Corey says there is surf fishermen here in Oregon. They're casting close to 295 yards out into the ocean from the beach. Is that with bait? That was the other thing too, like, you know, because as soon as you throw on a bait, it drops your cast big time. But again, too, it all depends what kind of bait you're using and stuff like that. Because I've been seeing some videos of guys that are throwing baits out there, and you know they have it all tied down with the bait elastic and stuff like that, and it's pretty aerodynamic. But again, too, that's why that was the other thing I was doing when I was out there was I was casting my rods with fish bites, actual baits that I would use out there. And then I even tried flipping the line to kind of keep the baits in place, like the breakaway tackle does. They have those little shields on them to lock the baits in place so you're casting and stuff like that. So, yeah. Working. Yep. Nope. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I was not reading the comments over here. Glad to see Batwoman back on. Henry, I got you on there as well. I did see your post up there for the 20. I'm just going back through, make sure I got everybody. I got Hyman. And actually, let me see. Let me do the live chat or the funding chat. So I got Whiskey, Billion, Hyman, Henry. Oh, okay, and John again. Actually, put this plus 20. All right, got that. Yeah. All right, so let me go back over here, get this. Got Angel Lopez in there. Let's see, for 30. And let's see. All right, guys, so let me move this over here so y'all can kind of see everybody's name. And I don't know why it keeps doing that. Let's see, go back to the name of wheels. And the last one I put in was $1 billion right there. So I'm going to jump in here real quick, hit return a few times. This will allow me to add names without having to keep hitting return. So I got Hurton, and then we got, I think Billion already got, yeah, Billion is already in there. So we got Jaime. Oh, got caps lock on, so that makes it easier. Got Henry. And what I'm going to do here is to Drew. And if you got a couple in there, I'm just putting it one time so I can copy and paste so I can get caught up real quick instead of having to type it all out. All right, so we got Henry. He's got 2. Some copy, paste. Got that. Drew. Got. Nope. No, come on. Drew's got 2. Then got Angel Lopez got 2. Paste. All right, so we got. Oh no, he's got 3. All right, so just double checking. Angel Lopez has got 3. Drew's got 2. Henry's got 2. Hyman's got 1. Hurting for Sturgeon's got 2. Whiskey got 2. Uber's got 2. John Darnell, we're missing one. Where's he at? John Darnell's got 4 now because he got 2 more. Copy. Paste. Delete right there. So I've got John Darnell. Nick Torres. And then we've got Dusty for 3. Billion for 10. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got that. Angel Lopez has got 3. Yep. Angel Lopez got 3. Drew 2. Okay. I'm just kind of going through, make sure I got everybody on here and stuff like that. So that puts us at $430 right there, guys. We're at $430. So, yeah. All right, let me check Cash App real quick. Make sure we are good to go on that. All right, sweet. So it's looking like that so far. But again, too, Daniel Garcia did win our last fire drawing, so he also got to select the amount of times we spin the Wheel of Doom. Oh, Chris Schultz, I see him in there. Roger that. I see it glitching over here. Do y'all see that glitching on Chris Schultz? It's liking it 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's like repeating itself. 20, got that. I don't know what it's doing. Okay. Let's see. Putting in Chris in here real quick. Got his 2. That'll put us at $450. Nice. All right, now I can get back over here, see what's up. Yeah, it was Daniel Garcia, and he said it earlier on in the channel. That is with bait, but they're using 6-ounce singers with bait on the hooks. Yeah, nice. Are they also throwing spin cast reels, or are they throwing bait casting? Because I've seen both. I've seen some other guys too. But again, too, like I've seen the videos of them casting out, with those reels like that, and they're getting great distance. But it doesn't say where they're casting from, like where they're from on the casting. It probably does in the description, but I'm gonna be honest, I have not done the due diligence to go on there and ask them and stuff. But I have to be honest. I mean, I'm sitting here doing basically 3 things at one time. I'm making my videos, breaking the weights, and trying to keep up with finances over here. So, yep. Yep. All right. So Daniel Garcia was the last fire drawing winner, and he says we're going to spin 5 times. And what I mean, not spin, but shuffle. What I do is where the names are at, it'll shuffle the names 5 times, and then we will spin it. And on the spin, it's 1 spin, winner take all. Like I said, the only reason I didn't do Bobby the Bobber tonight because I've got my desk completely full, and there's nowhere for me to sign on those tickets and show them like I normally would. And I don't know how busy I'm going to be all week, but hopefully Friday I can get Bobby back to work. He's had a few weeks off already, man. I know he's getting antsy in the pantsy over there. So, yeah. There you go. Yeah, and actually the 8 that I threw with the bait, it was 400 and it was like 415 yards, 410 yards, or feet, 400 and something. It was 410, 415 feet with 10 and bait. The 12 and bait was right in that same ballpark. I was maybe a few feet apart on that. But the 8 and bait, I was at 400. It was almost 500 foot. It's almost 500 foot. Like 480, 485, something right up in there. But yeah, when I went to the 10 and the 12, there wasn't much difference on the, like, it wasn't a huge drop off like it was from the 8 to the 10 ounce. But again, too, I was throwing that with an HXW Raptor MC by Avet with 80-pound braid on top shot on all of those. I threw the LX and HXW Raptors with MC when I was throwing those 8 and bait, 10 and bait, and 12 and bait. And again, too, I was just doing a simple Hatteras cast on them. I wasn't, and the reason being because when I fish, I just do a simple, Hatteras cast like that where I swing the weight back behind me and I come straight out with it. And the reason for that is because on the piers that I fish, you can't really do a tornado cast, but also too, I honestly don't believe my Harringtons can do a pendulum cast or one of those other casts without high sticking in, breaking the tip off or something like that. I haven't tried it. And I'm kind of afraid to try it with those rods. So, but yeah. So we're going to give it about 10 more minutes on the drawing, guys. And we're at, hold on, I'm not on the page right there. Give me a second. Let's see. Get on the wheel page. We're at $450. Now, mind you, again, if we go over 1,000, there's still the $100 kicker from Sharkotic YouTube channel as well. That will take it up to $1,100. If we get to $2,000 in ticket sales alone without the kicker, I will throw in an extra $100 on there from the Team Hard Life YouTube channel to make that $2,200. So, and we'll pretty much keep going in that procession, guys. And the reason we're doing this is because we're wanting to entice the pots to get a little bit bigger. Form of appreciation to y'all. So again, thank you very much. Let's see. What I was thinking about doing too was on those kickers, and I'm going to put this up on the channel just so y'all can kind of think about it. I might put it as a vote, but again, I don't really put a lot of votes out there. But what I would like to do is on those kickers, when we do that we actually draw a second name, but out of the older tickets of the non-winners. So that way we can have 2 winners that night when we do stuff like that. Again, too, I'd like for y'all's input on that because it's all about having fun. But I know we started this as a process to sweeten up the deals, but I think this will be a good way too for those of y'all that have not won, you know, because your name wasn't drawn. Maybe you get a chance through the second life with those crickets. What are y'all thoughts on that one? Let me see what y'all's thoughts are. Connor was throwing mono. The only ones that were throwing braid out there were me, Carl. I don't know if John was, but John Darnell was out there too, and he was both of them have increased their distance big time on casting. I'm really stoked to see him out there throwing that for sure. There you go, Connor in the channel. So feel free to ask your questions too, because I know we were kind of, you know, talking on there and stuff like that, and we didn't read a lot of the comments. I know I didn't because I was straight looking at the weights trying to get these done. But yeah, feel free to ask your questions. Yeah, definitely. Again, guys, if y'all haven't experienced going out there for the distance casting deal, y'all should go. You know, take some water, take a chair. If you want some shade, make sure to bring some shade. A lot of guys out there, though, once you get to know people, you know, you end up being under somebody else's canopy, and you basically, best way I can describe it is play musical chairs out there, because you go from one camp to another kind of deal, talking with everybody out there, because you start, like I said, everybody's pretty awesome out there, and you'll see that they rag on each other, but at the end of the day, when it's all about knowledge, they don't play with it. Like it's their golden deal, you know, the knowledge. If you ask, they will help. Now again, they're gonna razz you and stuff like that when they feel comfortable with you and you are with them. But if that is something kind of like on the channel, like it's very respectful, you know, until you open that door for them, you know, kind of deal. You know, when you get to know somebody, then you start having fun. But if they don't know you, they're going to help you out the best way they can. And we all know where we came from, where we started at. So it's a very humbling experience, you know, to go out there and cast with guys. And, you know, I was talking to some of the guys that started out with at 100 foot. They were getting a 100-foot cast, and now they're hitting 400. So it's awesome. And for me, that makes me smile, because it's almost like going out there fishing and seeing somebody who hasn't really caught a big fish. They land their first big one, and then they start catching them more and more on their own. You know, it's the same. That's the same feeling I get when I'm out there and helping do all of that and stuff like that. So, yeah, okay, guys. So the way I'm talking about for the fire drawing, all the other drawings that I had no winners, what I did was I dumped all them tickets into a box and I saved them. And I will continue. The only way I didn't do that is through the name generator here, because obviously I was writing everybody's name on a piece of paper. So I wasn't actually writing them on the tickets. Now I still have most of those papers here, and I could do that, but I would end up wasting probably 1,000 tickets or more doing that. So I'm just going to leave whatever tickets I actually did hold from Bobby the Bobber that way, and use that as a secondary gift right there, like I said. But again, if we do that, then it would just be, we hit 1,000, and then the winner, say we only hit 1,000, we got the $100 kicker. So the 1,000 would be for the primary win. The $100 kicker will be for a secondary win only. It won't be 1,100 and then another 100 on top, guys. I wish one day I'll get like that. I'll get enough support through the channel that I can financially do that out of pocket. So one day, guys, one day. Michael Scott has a question. Do you have a shifting tube for a pin SW50? No, I don't, Michael. But if you shoot an email to the Team Hard Life email, which is teamhardlife with the number 1 at gmail.com, and post your question there, send us the email with and actually put your cell phone number in there, so that way we can text you or call you back for faster responses. I can see with my real guy to see if they have that, and we can definitely help you out there. So, all All right, guys, 6 more minutes, and we're at 4. Oh, hold on. I have not checked. I've been cleaning weights over here. These ones, my son said he poured 50 pounds of them and stuff, so. Why is that? Oh, that's why I hadn't hit play. Ray, we can work on that when I'm out there for sure. Yeah, we're at 450. I'm going to check the Cash App real quick, see if anything's on there. Nothing on there new, so we're going to give it 5 minutes. 5 more minutes. If it doesn't grow, then we'll go ahead and get this done, but we're at $450. Some water. All right, let's see, y'all. Get back on this. Kobe Alvarez got you for 20 right there. Copy that. Go ahead and add your name in over here. Let's do this real quick. So I've already copied your name. Paste and paste. So there's your $20 right there. It's in there. That puts us at $470. On our Wheel of Doom. The Wheel of Doom right there, guys. Yes, sir. All right. So we got, well, still 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes right there, guys. Oh, man. It's rolling. Let's see. And Corey, that for me, the casting, the distance has always been my thing as well. Like, and you'll see in my videos, there's more times than not, because of my cast allowing me to get a little bit further in distance, you'll see where my numbers of landing, a few more fish than others, or sometimes a lot more fish than others, is all due in part because the fish were further out. Now, when the fish are up close, well then, everybody has the same opportunity to land a lot of fish and stuff like that. And you're seeing where I've been out fish as well too, because they were hitting the honey hole right there. So, oh, what's up? Got Amy in there. Got you, Curtis. Let me go add that in. Copy. Let's do this. That'll put us. Let's see where we're at. Put the name on there. Amy, paste. Now we got to get her official title in there. Hold on. Nope. Roger that. Yep. And there you go. 3 for Amy right there. Yes, sir. We're getting it. That puts us at $500, guys. We're at $500 now. Yes, sir. I like that counter too, because it makes it easy for me to kind of remember it, because normally I'd have to take some kind of special note on the side of where we're at, or have the ticket set up a certain way. But again, too, all right. And that's also how we're going to give Bobby the Bobber to earn rank over here too. Anytime we break through a new level of the amount of funds that we get through the fire drawings, is when he'll get rank as well. So right now, I think we have him as a Lance Corporal. Got him as a Lance Cooling. And that's at the 4,300. Obviously, we go, even if it's 44 or 4,500, he'll get another rank. And the reason I'm setting it up like that is there's a lot of ranks to go through and stuff like that. So it'll be pretty awesome. We'll have some fun with that, So. Or maybe we should have started him out with maggot and stuff like that, I know we had to go through it. So, I'm all good with that. We'll see. Yep, an even 500. Yes, sir. Check that. Yeah. Boom. Let's see. That's with 8-ounce bait in the hoop. Nice. Damn, with a 12-foot ugly stick? Wow. And you're putting 100-pound braid? That would be pretty awesome to see that, man. That's a powerhouse cast right there for sure. Like I said, just throwing 8 and 8 and no weight. I think the farthest I've hit so far is 688 feet. So. Christian Reyes, if you'd like to get one of these signs, go to YouTube channel Shark.Eric and comment on there, and Shark.Eric can get you hooked up with the company that actually got those set up. And actually, I have the contact info there. It's lost somewhere in my phone. I would have to get with Shark.Eric to get that in there, but just let him know you saw it on our channel there, and he'll help you out with that too for sure. Because I know my Blue Wrenchers and Shark.Eric worked on this to get it set up, and definitely they caught me by surprise big time with it. Still even the kids love coming in and checking it out. It's been a pretty awesome addition to our shop here for sure. So. Roger that, Curtis. See? All right, guys. So we're at 8:46. Oh, Kobe just came in with another 10 right there. So we'll extend it another 2 minutes. Every time we get one buy-in, we'll extend it by 2. Kind of like that number. It's nice and round. So I'm going to put this over here. And actually, I can copy that. And actually, I'll show you this real quick. So up there, return, and paste. So now he's got 4 in there. That's for Kobe. Yes, sir. That puts us at $520 right there. $520. Oh, yeah. Got a few more minutes here. We've got 2 more minutes. Let's see. There we go. That is over here. Roger that. Checking Cash App real quick. All right, let's get back over here to that, making sure just so I can see. Anthony Spurlock just came in with another 10, so that gives us another 2 minutes right there. Actually, he came in with 20. Got that. Let's see, go back over here. Copy. Return. And paste. So now there's 4 for Anthony Spurlock. That puts us at 540. So that adds another 2 minutes. So we're at 8:48. So we'll give it to 8:90 or 8:50. Sorry, 8:50. And we're at $540 right there. Roger that. Got that. All right, and actually, real quick, I am going to share the Carolina's website right there that Connor sent me. Give me a second. Oh, I got to plug this one in. This one's about to die. That ain't good. Let's see. Come on. Got that. We're at 27 people. Got 34 thumbs up. Roger that. Good one. All right. There's Kruger Automotive in there as well. Let's see. He's in through the Cash App. There you go. I see Kruger. Yes. Oh, that's what it was. Sorry. How was that? I read Kruger as Anthony Spurlock instead of that one. So I gave Anthony an extra one. Take that real quick. And it should be Kruger Automotive. All right, I got Kruger in there. Okay. All right, so that will give us. We're at. Let me go use the restroom real quick, guys. Give me just a second. Oh, let's see. All right, let me check the feed real quick. Chris Schultz added another $10 right there. Okay, got that. Find him over here. Got Schultz at 10. All right, so that puts us at $550 right now, guys. Show you all that real quick. We're at $550 right there. Oh, yeah. That is looking mighty nice with all that coloring in there, for sure. All right, guys, one more minute, because that was about a minute ago. So we got one more minute. Oh, man, y'all ready for this? We're at $550. Let's see. Let me check over here. Give him a thumbs up. And remember, we're going to hit the spin button or the shuffle button 5 times. And what that is right here. We're going to shuffle the names 5 times. And then we're going to spin 1 time. 1 time right there. So. And I was thinking about, changing up the songs, too, to something that everybody's used to. But again, too, I don't know if they have those songs to where they are copyrighted. So if I do that song, will it hurt my channel? So kind of a little scared to do that, guys. So We got that, and all right, almost time. Almost time. Got 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's see. Get this on here. All right. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go through, show you all the names real quick. That way we are good to go. All right. I'm going to scroll up real quick so you can see everybody's name. So we got Anthony Spurlock with 3, Kruger Automotive with 1, Roger with 2, Daniel Garcia with 2, Uber Hot Glass with 2, Whiskey with 2, Hurting for Sturgeon for 2, Jaime with 1, Henry with 2, Drew Custom Fishing Leaders with 2, Angel Lopez with 3, Chris Schultz with 3, Kobe Alvarez with 4, Amy Batwoman with 3. Let me go and clean this out real quick. Delete. Okay, $1 Billion with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got Dusty with 2, John Darnell with 4, Nick with 1. Oh, man, allergies. Ow. Nose is burning. Uber Hot Glass with 2. Delete this one off real quick. What I was doing was deleting that cap. And then we got William Doty with 3. So with everybody on there, that puts us at $550, guys. We're at $550. All right, so I'm double checking Cash App. Nothing new in there. I'm going to check the site over here. Kobe was the last one. I'm going to double check that real quick. Give me a second. Curtis, I got that one. Funding. Just making sure I didn't miss nobody. Chris Schultz got the 10. Kobe with 10. And Amy, Kobe, got 3. Yes. John Darnell, or Chris Schultz. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then Puppy Entertainment, John Darnell. And that's it. Roger that. All right, guys, y'all ready? Go back to the live chat real quick. Here we go. Come on, give me a live chat. All right. Modern music channel, anywhere with the most fair use. It doesn't matter. It's still a pain. Yeah. Yep, it does. Yeah, that's why I'm afraid to do it. All right, here we go. We're doing 5 shuffles. 5 shuffles. Here we go. Here goes the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now the spin. Here we go, guys. Winner take all, 1 spin. Here he goes. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be? Who's it gonna be? What? Oh man, look at that. Oh. Here we go. John Darnell. What? That was close right there. All right, John Darnell for $550 right there. Writing that down. Today is 11/19/2024. God, congratulations, John. Another win right there. Roger that. Awesome. All right. Well, I've got a lot of weights to clean, and it looks like the phone is about to die over here. It wasn't 100%, but I don't know. Maybe they're dying a little more. I might have to go through the setup of killing the battery and then fully charging and killing it again. So I have been doing a lot of short charging between driving here and driving there, and I'm sorry I catch up on Curtis's comments, all a few minutes later and stuff like that. But yeah. Oh man, that's pretty funny. So again, guys, thank you very much for everything. And again, too, if y'all can ever make it to those casting competitions and stuff like that, so far, everyone that I've been to, even not knowing nothing of what they know, they treat everybody with respect. And if you're out there willing to commit to learning, they will help you. They really will. So again, guys, if y'all missed out, stay tuned. I will be posting a lot of video shorts. I think I've already done 3 for today. Might be able to do another one in before I get done here. But I'm going to give you all a little heads up of where I'm at so far. So far, those are the 6-ounce banks. There's the 1-ounce pyramids. There's about maybe 18 pounds of them that I've already cleaned right there. That the first tray is almost done. And then I still have all of those weights right there. And then we got all that right there. Yes, sir. Got a lot of weights to clean. I need to hurry up and speed up the process. But again, guys, thank you very much for coming to Team Hard Life. Be sure to check out Hurting for Sturgeon, Jacked Up Leatherworks, Sharkotic YouTube channel as well. Yeah. So y'all have a blessed night. I will talk to y'all later. I got to get back to work and start pumping it out, and we'll go from there, guys. Y'all have a good one. See you tomorrow.